Hi everyone, Hem Future from NFT.Black. This is a little session with my friends, Jayder, VISSCH, and Craig Blackmoore. This is the awesome view we had. So please enjoy. All right, VISSCH, you start. How was the crypto art week for you?
It was so amazing. I had so much fun. I made so many friends, and yeah, I wonder when the next one is, because I'm gonna be there for sure.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I thought there's a lot of great art that showed up, and I guess Asia is finally um, diving in deep into it. Um, so it's good to see that, being that I'm over in Tokyo. So um, yeah, really exciting.
All right, and so
Yeah, did you see the gallery in the headquarters? There was some really cool art there. Uh, in particular, I like the Polish guy that was living in China. He made a character, a new character for the Chinese word NFT.
Oh, cool.
That was really cool.
I almost bought that.
Yeah, you bought something at the auction, right, Marco?
Yeah, I almost went for the Chinese character.
What happened? Why didn't you go for it?
Because damn, I don't have that much Binance tokens. It's in Binance on Binance, so that's that's so that's the main reason. Probably I had to swap some ETH to BNB, and that was and I was short on time.
How much did it sell for though?
It was reasonable. It was about 0.5 ether in ether price, but it was a Binance one. Yeah, it was very reasonable.
Okay.
So it's really interesting. I might, who knows? I think it might still kind of take offer. So, Jay, you're minting a lot of stuff. So how's the minting actually for you going? Like,
Well, I did a lot of minting on OpenSea. There's a new platform called Minty that I did some stuff on. I have Foundation and Known Origin. I have yet to mint on those, and I did a little trade with VISSCH on Cargo Build.
Oh yeah, we did that, didn't we?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm a little hesitant to mint, but I have been producing a lot of work, so I'm gonna be having a big minting session pretty soon.
So how did Minty go?
I listed 3 pieces on there. I haven't sold yet, but it's only been 1 day since I've gotten approved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that one is on Polygon too, right?
That one's on Polygon, exactly. Yep. I have a couple friends on there who have sold some stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Okay.
They like to do.
I wonder, is this stuff on Polygon, does it sell for the same prices as on ETH?
I believe Minty, you can put up.
Or is it way less?
Oh no, you can put up a decent price because they are more about kind of like patronage. So, I believe they have collectors in there. So,
yeah.
So far, that's what I've done so far. But I have probably like 4 or 5 collections that I'll be releasing next. So.
Okay. And well, is all of that going to be on Polygon, or are you still choosing for ETH?
I'm still choosing.
I'm on the ETH thing, guys. I'm thinking about what we're gonna do soon, and I think for the premium stuff it has to be Ethereum, but for the liquidity though, I think Polygon liquidity and NFT will play on Polygon.
Yep.
But it's difficult to recommend newcomers where to go.
Right.
to extract.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard, isn't it? Just getting the whole MetaMask set up on Polygon and stuff.
Or go to cargo and then bring it back. So minting on Polygon, to me, it was not easy. So I didn't find it a straightforward way to do all my Polygon 1155 on OpenSea. So there's still a few things to tune before we go.
OpenSea doesn't do Polygon yet, though, right? At this moment, no minting yet.
But I did it. It kind of worked. I don't know, but yeah, it kind of worked. But I don't remember. But yeah, I had to go to cargo somehow to do other things. So yeah, it is kind of tricky. But we're gonna bring our own thing. I think Ethereum still, if this valuable, there's people who do it there, and they're not gonna think twice if it's real value for everybody. So. Hey man, you guys are looking so awesome flying out there. What do you guys think about the VR thing? Because it's still very, very limited what we're doing. I mean,
are you talking about like Oculus Rift or different metaverses? So you're talking about
yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I mean, is it going to be worth it to put a lot more time? Because CryptoBox said we can do things really fast. It's kind of efficient. It's very efficient, time value wise. Vish, you play with it for the first time in the last 2 weeks, and God, you produce a lot.
But it was not very efficient. I could tell you that. Not at all. But again, I'm used to professional packages, 3D packages, and that's a lot easier than this crypto voxel stuff. But I am a lot more bullish on other metaverses though. I mean, I think crypto voxels will always have a place in the metaverse because it's like one of the first ones, right?
Oh yeah, this is the OG, I think. To me.
Yeah. So especially the buildings in Origin City, I think those will always be very valuable, sort of. Even if it's just as a relic, I think they will always have some value. But other than that, I'm a lot more bullish on other projects coming up. Like I like the Sandbox because that one is a lot more game orientated, and I see that a lot of big collectors already have spaces, and a lot of NFT artists they're all buying land. I have a couple of plots myself actually.
Yeah. Okay, but it's somehow I'm still not so about the gaming stuff. I'm not sure. I'm not a gamer. So, Jayder, you're not that much of a gamer neither, right?
Not so much for.
How can you guys not be gamers? You guys live in Japan. What?
Wait. I do play games, but I'm more of like, I like RPGs. I like story-based. I even like fighting games. I haven't done too much of like online, like Fortnite or like these kind of MMORPGs. I haven't done the kind of metaverse-esque stuff yet. So, but it looks exciting to me.
Oh my goodness! Look, Craig, come in. Get into the frame. Craig, please introduce yourself quick. My good friend from Detroit, live from Detroit. So it's in the morning in Detroit.
Hey, I'm Craig Blackmoore, tuning in live from Detroit, like Marco said. I'm just chilling, Actually, it's still kind of early. It's a little afternoon here, but I slept in today because I've been working all week. But if you give me a second, I'm going to set up a better microphone real quick.
Craig, you building your own little, you have your own world. You do those kind of short 3D render full, it's a full scene with the track and animated characters in there. So it's a lot of work. So why doing it? And yeah.
Well, I've always, like, ever since I was a kid, I used to draw comics, and like I would fill hardcover sketchbooks with like maybe 200 pages in them from cover to cover with comic panels. Like I love creating stories, I love creating characters, and yeah, I have this world that I've kind of just been developing and creating in my own mind for pretty much all my life. And I'm finally at the point skill wise where I can create things in 3D that actually look like I'm thinking I want them to look, you know, with like textures and models and everything like that. So I have lately been minting different bits and scenes from a world or a story or something that I'm creating here that is gonna tell a story. It's gonna tell a little abstract and surreal story about this world that I'm in my head. Even in my little gallery in Crypto Voxels, you can check out some of the details from behind the scenes. But I'm still developing it as I go. It's not like, you know, like Batman, superhero, you know, something that simple. It's gonna be really abstract. It might even be something like a lot of little clips into this reality. But along with that, I'm gonna have some VR, you know, places that people can go to and actually interact with. And with NFTs, you know, that when I learned about NFTs a year ago, that was like a light bulb in my head. This is how I can monetize this virtual world. Not only that, but this is how I can kind of help guide regular people into thinking a little bit more virtually. You know, this is kind of a proof of a virtual economy. We're all buying each other's art, supporting each other. So that's kind of cool to show folks, and it meshes perfectly with this society I'm building in my head.
Hey, you guys got this thing in common, is that you have the Vishism, I would say, his own world game concept is usually, it's a whole world, and Jayderism, that, and you know, from the get-go, you call it like that. You call it the Jayderism because it's part of your universe. So the three of you really have their own world, and I do too. But I don't have the digital skill to. But actually, I'm kind of living it right now. For me, it's like I'm working. This is it. Like if I could put it together, it would look like right now. It's quite amazing. Jayder, tell us a little bit about. You can do a lot of 3D, but you don't render those massive scene yet. So is it for a reason or?
Yeah, well, I haven't rendered a massive scene yet. Right now, I'm more into combining film with CG, that kind of thing. So I will get to that, I think, at some point.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to. It's just like you choosing it. Actually, I like the last pieces. It's really. But what would you like? Do you like those loops to be longer? Because everybody's kind of limiting themselves. Like Craig, your loops are like about 15 seconds, 20 seconds max, and then Vish, you do, you know, your NFT, you kind of have to crop the image. Like, you know, there's limits. It's still limiting. So, Jayder, like, would you do longer clip if you could?
Yeah, I could do a longer clip. Actually, what I've been focusing on is just creating moments. My stuff is a little abstract and it gives a story, but it isn't direct. So I like to give a little moment that you can just feel something, and then I just make another moment. So I do believe I will get, I'll make them a little bit longer, but I think I'm still exploring that feelings right now, but I can see it being longer for sure.
And Vish, how about the limitation of NFTs? Do you feel yourself, do you, now that you mean the stuff you're creating now, are you thinking about it a little bit? Because your previous stuff was created before the NFT, but now you start to create with the NFT in mind. So does it change something?
Yeah, I mean, especially the utility of NFTs, I want to make the most out of it. I think there's a lot to explore there, and you guys will definitely see a lot more of me trying to fit in utility within these NFTs.
Yes. Okay, so we could speculate without revealing anything we're doing. But if there was a utility, you would think, you know, if a Craig example, if one of your NFT had an utility in other sphere of the crypto space or the real world, what would you like them to be doing, or whatever?
You know, it's kind of, I don't know. It's I really just want people to be able to just have it translate into reality in some way. Like I'm in love with the idea that we can mint virtually anything as an NFT, but I'm like not over it, but I'm like wanting more than just a image or an animation even. And I've been looking more at like the tangible NFTs or NFTs that have use case like wearables or like swords and things for games and things like that. So I want people to find more usefulness in like more real world usefulness in their NFT.
Oh, we're gonna bring this. NFT.Black guy is gonna bring all this because we'll be able to do what we want. So that's the thing about having our own, our own game, is that we can do whatever we want. So I think that's what I hope to do, is to empower people to do what they want without asking permission. And that's what's great about the blockchain. You're not supposed to have sort of a boss. I freaking hate it. I still, okay, so I have to be careful with what I'm saying, but everybody's have day jobs, but in crypto, I think I hope for everybody that doesn't feel like a day job. I think if it feels like a day job, like keep looking and talk to us. If anybody out there feels like they have a day job in crypto, like we'll try to make it that's not. Now, okay, I tried to keep it. This is so dope. I tried to keep it short. So maybe a last point that anybody would like to bring up. What we can look for you guys, from you guys over the next for the next quarter until the virus thing is done. Because after that, it's going to be so different. But until the quarantine is over, what can we expect from you guys? Vish, maybe you go first.
Until the quarantine is over, yeah, just a lot of projects. I'm just working 24/7, and I can't say anything, but you'll see soon enough.
Okay, Jayder.
So my next step is doing something in VR or making some sort of playable thing. So towards the end of the year, I'll probably be having something like that, and I'll just keep on doing my collections as well. So, yeah.
All right. So VR, yes, I totally agree with that. VR, AR, Jade, like we have to tell people, we play with AR way early last year, and it was just the market was not ready, but we'll be back with that. So can't wait to go back to that AR we worked on. Craig, you can close it with what we can expect from you over the next month or so.
Well, definitely a couple of virtual galleries, because I want to show off my NFT collection of things that I've bought. So I got a couple virtual galleries in progress for that. A lot of just like little bits and details about the bigger project I'm working on. A couple, not as many NFT drops, maybe like one a month now. Like I'm increasing my scarcity because I'm buckling down to work on the bigger project. And yeah, some more articles, some music. That's what today's all about for me. I'm going to be working on music, so some music's coming soon. But yeah, a little bit of everything. Just stay locked to the Twitter.
Yeah, this definitely, Craig music is dope. I have one of your album. I loop this to death. and it was just awesome. And I got one of your NFT track as well. So so awesome. Thank you guys so much. This was just put together like this because, hey, we had to. And thank you, a big thank you to everybody from Crypto Art Week. It's super dope. They had an insane closing party, and you can see a lot of amazing people around and everybody's showing up. All right, I'm gonna close it. It was awesome, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace.